Yeah, no, I'm not. Not again.
Oh, you're live now.
Uh, Oh, now? Alright, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Alright, we'll just wait for Onin to fix his camera. Also have to open up.
I'm using the potato laptop today, my sirs.
I see, I see. Uh-huh. Let's, muna. Yeah, your mic was working. We heard you. Okay. How are you guys? How you guys been?
I'm still struggling with tying my hair into a bun.
I was about to say tying your shoes. You still use Velcro?
No, I mean, Velcro shoes are nice. They have their own style to them.
You just don't want to tie your shoes, friend.
I mean, like, have you seen Converse? Do you know how hard they are to tie?
I do.
Onan, could you turn on your camera?
Do I have to?
Yes, you have to.
Sure.
There we go. Alright, cool. If you want to keep it on, that's fine. I'll just use the character portrait that we have if you prefer.
Shut up,
Cool.
JP. Doesn't mean you like slip-on shoes. Doesn't mean you're right.
Hi, JP. Hi, Enzo. How you guys doing? Thank you so much for being here. Yes. Okay. So, you guys ready? You guys good?
Yes.
All right.
We get extra credit.
Extra credit for what?
Yes.
All right. Well, whatever. All right. Welcome. Whatever. Welcome to the third episode of Kilala, a Filipino-inspired D&D campaign. Oh, goddammit. I don't really see why you need to redeem the plum laugh. You could just laugh yourself right now. I have the live one right now. Anyway, okay. So a little bit of recap of what has been going on so far. We have met Ragaej and Anolani Salangsang, our heroes of our campaign. Ragaej being the sole fisherman of the Ashen Field, trying to defy tradition, trying to help the culture of the Ashen Field move forward towards fishing. Anolani being the daughter of the once greatest general of the Ashen Fields, of the defense, the first line of defense of the Carabao Tieflings, Dakila Salangsang. Wanting to be a headhunter herself, much like her younger brother Dasig. Older? Are you the older or the younger?
I'm the younger one.
You're the younger sibling. So wanting to be like her older brother Dasig, being one of the headhunters, the literal avengers of the people. They were during the celebration of Dasig's incorporation into the headhunters. Celebrations were cut short as Onin's camera disappeared.
Disappeared?
Oh,
Wait,
that's
no.
me. Oh, I went
that's
live.
you.
I'm sorry.
There you go. Oh, never mind. Sorry, that's fine. It moves the thing. Celebrations were cut short as a stranger arrived in the Ashen Fields, introducing herself as Zigam. The Babaylan, the spiritual leader of the Ashen Fields, Babaylan Malaya, opened her arms and her own abode to Zigam as a gesture of goodwill, as a gesture of as seeing that Zigam was interested in learning more about the culture and learning more about the spiritual connection between the mortals and the supernatural. However, Zigam took advantage, had ulterior motives, taking advantage of the kindness and taking advantage of the hospitality that the Carabao tieflings have offered her. She attacked, summoning giant crabs to burn down and destroy the homes of our heroes. They fought bravely, they fought creatively, and they fought tenaciously.
Yo
However,
yo.
using
Yo
a
yo.
Beyblade, let it rip.
Using a fishing rod.
um in the after the rubble, after the fight, our heroes decided that enough is enough. They want to be a part of the avenging of this, knowing that the Babaylan Malaya was also taken from them, as well as the ancestral shrine. They wanted requesting for assistance and for the blessing from the Datu. The two heroes stood their ground, offered their assistance, but the Datu only wanted them to stay, asking them to help rebuild and help defend as the headhunters, including Dasig, search for their quarry. Defying orders and defying expectations, Ragaej and Anolani set forth on a boat, taking off into the waters, heading towards the capital city of Kaylahon, the capital city of this island of Timanduk. Looking behind them, they see the torches of the people who wants to hold them down. That is where we left off our heroes, in the ocean, in the open waters of the Ashen Fields.
Fishy.
Fishies.
Stingray, happy Stingray, really happy Stingray.
Is there anything that you guys want to do at this moment?
I punch Ragaej.
No. I stopped her. I stopped the child's punch. How far are we from Kaylahon again?
You from where you are, you guess that it'll take about a day's worth. Like by the time after, like you would say that if you keep boating from here, you should be able to reach Kaylahon in the morning.
Did the party ever get a full rest?
No, you have not.
Uh,
Which reminds me, Anolani, a little thing that you have to remember. After Tulaylupa took control of your body to finish the fight, you came back from unconsciousness, but you do also suffer from one level of exhaustion.
This is the power of being a demigod, yes.
Okay, I go to Anolani and I poke her in the face.
I hate
You're not-
you.
You're not glowing anymore. Are you not
You-
glowing anymore?
What do you mean glowing?
You were glowing the last time I saw you. You know, glowing thing, and then you killed all the crabs.
Did
You
I? I
remember?
thought you guys did that.
No, you did everything. You were the one who even put out the fires in the village.
Could you explain? I'm confused. What?
The last time I saw you, you suddenly glowed bright. There were rain clouds, then acidic rain fell. It harmed only the crabs, but you know what happened to that.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that wasn't me. That was Tulaylupa.
Do you think Do you think Tulaylupa can do that consistently
I mean,
for the next time?
I could ask her right now. Mm,
Okay.
hmm. So, what he said, is that true, my friend?
You hear Tulaylupa, the spirit guardian of the waters of the island. You hear Tulaylupa and she says, "It takes of lot from me and from you anytime I do something that powerful. I'd rather not hurt you, Analani, so I'd prefer not to use that too often."
Hmm. Understandable. I might die. Wait, can I die if you do that? A bit too much.
You are a special child, Analani. There are things that you can do. There are things that you are able to accomplish that only you can accomplish. But that also means that you are under threat by something that no one else is.
Does that answer my question that if I'm gonna die or not if you continue doing that?
I'm not I am not at liberty to I don't know what I can and cannot share with you, Analani, but what I can tell you is that allowing me to be the front of your body is very, very dangerous.
So, does that mean I'm gonna die? That's what I'm trying to know. I don't want. Oop. God damn it. So, Ragaej, she basically said, it's dangerous for me to keep on doing that not inconsistently, more of consistently. It takes a lot from me and her if we continue merging together.
All right. So basically, we have to be careful from now on. We can't just go into fights willy nilly. We have to actually think before we act. We shouldn't just barge into unnecessary fights that we know we won't win. Anyway, while we're still sailing, Tulaylupa is still heading the waves, helping push us forward towards Kaylahon. I think it's best that we take a long rest. We still haven't gotten much sleep after leaving the village. No?
Yeah, considering we had to fight literal demon crabs.
You know, we never got to eat the carcasses of our demon crabs.
What? Like, Lupa, what would happen if we ate them actually? Would we get corrupted?
At the very worst, you'll have indigestion for a whole week.
Oh. You heard that? You heard that, Ragaej? We could have had indigestion.
See, this is why I don't eat seafoods.
But you're
I
a
only
fisherman.
I catch them, but you know, I just deliver them to your doorstep, and I'm like, it's done. No seafood for me. No shellfish in particular. That's what I don't like.
I mean, like shrimp are good, but you have to open them up to clean them before you eat them, which is more of a hazard, really. So understandable. So you know what we should do before we take a long rest?
Do you want to go fishing?
Yes. I might burn down the entire ocean.
I hand, I grab, I grab one of the spare fishing poles by the storage room, by the storage area in the ship. I hand it over to Anolani. I'm like, there you go. You can fish over there, but just by the helm of the ship. Is it the helm? Yeah, just go fish where I could see you, just to be sure. You haven't even been in open waters. I'm the more experienced person, but you know, yes, it's the hull. Go ship over there by the hull of the ship.
I just waddle my way to where he points, and
This isn't like you don't really much waddle as much as you try to like gingerly readjust your seating because this is a small boat. They're like at most this boat holds like 2 or 3 people maximum.
exactly. I'm
so-
waddling.
Yeah.
Still waddling.
Cool. You cast a fishing pole. I will ask you to make a survival check.
Oh no.
Because you have 1 level exhaustion, you will be doing this with disadvantage.
God damn it, Dave.
So you roll twice and you take the lower number, the worst number.
Why are you like this? Why do you let me do this? I thought I was your favorite. Like, I guess Onin was the favorite.
Just roll the damn dice.
I'm just over here by the helm looking at Anolani. Like, I wonder, she doing alright? She still looks exhausted, you know? She should have rested instead of forcing the fish.
I want my fishy. Gusto ko ng bangus. I want my milkfish. I want my milkfish.
Roll the dice and see if you do get the milkfish. God damn it.
Wait lang. Wait lang. I'm just looking at survival. Plus 2. Okay. Ay, putang ina, wag. Putang. Wrong. Mali. Oh. I hate myself. So, 5.
Let me. I just stare at her, still holding the wheel, and she's struggling to just swing the fishing pole. She's like,
It's not a natural one. You cast the fishing line, and you, Ragaej, you remember the last time that Anolani cast a fishing pole to fish. The first time that happened, your favorite lure got burnt down to a crisp. You sort of had like a flashback from that. When you see Anolani cast a fishing pole almost exactly the same way that she did the first time. And for a moment you saw the lure kind of like sizzle a little bit. Like you could have sworn that you saw smoke coming from the lure as Anolani cast the fishing pole. But as it hit the water, the sizzling that came from the lure wasn't much from burning, but from being put out.
Ragaej by the helm, he looks like, alright, no PTSD for today.
However, even from that, you know, the fishing pole is safe, the lure is safe, but Anolani, you were not able to catch any fish throughout the entirety of the night.
Tulay lupang.
I rush over to Anolani. I immediately look at her at the basket where the fish should be in. So, no luck at all?
No, you know what? Tulay lupa. I'm friends with her, and I can't even befriend anything inside her in her seas.
I hold Anolani by the shoulders and like, stop. Just go take a rest. I'll also be taking a rest. We'll just take turns. I'm sure you cannot fuck up steering a ship is small. So you go take the first shift to rest. I'll take the second. Would that be alright with you?
Yes. Mama. Anyways, time to pass out, and I do so as I said
Alright,
that
cool.
in front of him.
So Ragaej will be the first watch. Ragaej,
no.
I need you to give me a perception check.
I knew
This-
it.
I need you to make.
Oh no!
Oh no. The perception, let's go. Ah, I rolled a 2. I rolled a 2. Oh no. That face.
I'm
I love-
scared.
I love it when my players don't roll as well as they could.
Okay, Dungeon Master.
Cause like if my players don't roll well, it gives me it allows me to play this out the way that I intended. So, Ragaej, first watch of the night. You first watch of the night.
Just by the helm.
Just by the helm. You're tired. You had a whole day. You had a really long day today. You broke your leg early in the morning. You got in an argument with the Datu. You had to fight. You had to fight a bunch of monsters, and now you are sailing off into the night with little to no light at all. You promised Anolani, knowing that Anolani was the more tired of the two, amongst the two of you. You showed her you knew that she needs the rest more than you do, but you know for yourself that you are tired AF. You are tired as feck. You look out. You look out into the waters. You see the bright moon above you. You see stars. You see some fireflies near the shore of the waters. Is there anything that you're looking out for? Is there anything that you are looking for, watching out for specifically?
Sea monsters. In the dead of night, there could be sea monsters just lurking around. So like, I hope there's no sea monsters over here.
Okay.
Not that I want to jinx anything, but it would be a nice break, you know?
You look into the waters. Your eyes and your focus along the waters. You do see something wriggling underneath the waters.
Fuck.
You try to, you try to navigate around it. Are you trying to move away from it or towards it to have a better look?
I would rather move away from it
Okay.
than look
As-
at it.
As you move away, you notice that whatever object or creature is underneath the waters, it seems to be following you. After a moment, as you try to navigate around the shadow in the water, it's actually gotten so close that you can actually see what it is. You notice it's actually a seaweed that is very harmless. Nothing of danger to you. You're just hallucinating. You're just your heightened senses are playing tricks on you.
Why is this reminding me of Don't Starve?
Oh no. Wait. Alright.
Ragaej, you are currently sailing farther and farther away from the normal waters where you fish. This is the first time that you've ever been this far from the Ashen Fields. Who or what are you thinking of at this moment?
I'm thinking of an old fisherman's tale that Tony told me. I remembered him telling me that the waters beyond the reef where we used to fish, there's actually mystical forces at play, but they only appear in the dead of night when no one seems to be around. So I remember Tony telling me that it's dangerous to be alone. You should have a female companion with you, and that you should not, under any circumstances, listen to the songs that you hear in your head.
As you think of that memory, as you think of your time with Tony, your mentor, your father figure, your rock, essentially, the one person that you counted on after your whole family has succumbed to a certain curse. Tony was the first and only person in the Ashen Fields who took you in. You remember him, and you remember him lying down on his bed as you left him, tired and injured,
Hugging the fishing rod, yes.
hugging the fishing rod with Belen's name and carved on the handle. As you think of this, you notice that the fireflies are now surrounding, like, are now over the surface of the water, giving this really beautiful, very tranquil ambiance to the evening. Not only are you sailing underneath the bright skies in the sky, you're also, in a way, sailing through stars in the water. I'm gonna have to roll for something, actually. Give me a moment. You rolled a 5 for your perception, didn't you?
I rolled a 2.
Oh god!
I said 2.
You rolled a 2. Well, I rolled a natural 1.
Yes.
As you're thinking of this, as you are thinking of Tony and your time together, you felt something in the pocket of where you keep Tony's pendant, his locket, Tony's locket that you hold around with you. You feel something tug at it. Tug at it, as if someone or something was trying to take it.
Oh no! I look behind me.
Behind, as you
Oh,
look
no.
behind you,
Oh no!
No! while holding the helm, I'm like,
as you look, as you look behind you. Hold on, let me try to see if I can share this on stream as well, because everyone deserves to see this monstrosity.
yes.
Like, I think we should slap it on one of the thingy-mabobs on the screen. But yeah.
The main damage dealer of the party is asleep. Fisherman is just crap.
As you look behind, Ragaej, as you look behind you to see what is tugging on your on Tony's necklace, you see this blue little gremlin of a creature, just like trying to sneakily grab your trinket. You notice that the fireflies are in its hair. It's carrying this huge, this not really huge. It's huge for her. You know, it's huge for its size, but you see, like, the size of a knapsack of a coin purse. You see that it's carrying it on its back. You see it's holding this instrument in her hand. But the other thing that you notice is that its feet are inverted. You see it inverted, like it's backwards. Its feet is on backwards. Instead of it pointing forwards, it's pointing backwards. You see this little person, this little thing, and you lock eyes at it for a moment.
What are you doing?
Can you feel the love tonight?
What the
Uh,
fuck are you?
You see it. Before it says anything else, you see that this creature shape-shifted into a swarm of fireflies and flies away.
Huh?
Oh no!
I rub my eyes. I'm like, what?
You rub your eyes, you look around. The fireflies are still around the waters, still very much.
Is the pendant still in my pocket? Oh no!
Oh no!
You look for it, you search for it. You know that mini heart attack that you have when you look for your phone and it's not there, and then suddenly it was just in a different pocket. You found the necklace, Tony's necklace.
I'm gonna wear it immediately. Like it's on my person at all times. Like, nope. I am not going through that mini heart attack again.
Cool. The rest of your watch seems to go uneventful after that, to a point where you're not even sure if it actually happened or not. Do you wake up Anolani for her shift, or what do you do?
Can before I wake Anolani up, I will lower the anchor on the ship, and I want to try fishing.
Okay, cool. Give me a survival check.
You better
This
not fish anything.
I would
that we don't want.
give me survival check. I will give you proficiency with this. Do you already have proficiency with survival?
I have +2.
Do you have proficiency? Are you proficient in survival?
I think I am.
I will
am.
say you are. I will say that you will have double proficiency. You will have expertise with survival if it's anything to do with fishing. So I'll give you, so you can double your proficiency bonus from this roll.
So whatever I roll,
You add
I
another
add-
two. You add another two on top of that.
so it's +4 now.
Yes.
Right. I got a 6.
You got a
the
6.
with
With the +2?
With the +2.
Wow, okay. So you cast your line, during your watch and all that, as you're trying to stay awake, trying to stay active, trying to stay alert, you cast your fish, trying to focus on fishing. You haven't gotten a bite the whole night. You have not gotten a single nudge, It's as if the fish themselves are also asleep at this hour.
With that notion, I take back, I recast my fishing line. I go towards Anolani and I poke her with the fishing pole. Hey, Anolani, it's your turn. Wake up. I'm about to collapse, and I fall to sleep.
Okay. Anolani, you gain the benefits of a short rest.
Oh, yay! I see fire.
This time it's Ragaej who's asleep, so he's like,
Yeah. So Anolani, you've only gained the benefits of a short rest, so you still have that level of exhaustion. Exhaustions can only be reduced by 1 level if you take a long rest. But since we're taking shifts right now, it's still in the middle, it's still the same night, the same evening. I would rule this as a short rest instead. So whatever features, whatever spells or features that you get out of a short rest, you're able to get that. What do you do?
I just rub my eyes and I'm like, Jesus, you're heavy. Get out. Like I roll Ragaej out of the way to the steering. Like, how do you work this thing again? I only
you
see.
just she's there's a note left on the helm. She's like, don't Don't burn the helm.
Just like, I won't burn the helm. I just like fold the little note and then insert it in my pocket. I'm like, yeah, I won't burn this. And I've seen Dasig done this before, even though he never lets me do these things. Anyways, I just do so with my common sense of boats.
Wait,
Cool.
Ragaej forgot to pull the anchor up, so
Yeah, he
technically
did.
the boat's not moving.
Oh,
And
no.
Anolani doesn't know because Ragaej just
I was about to say that too. I was about to point that out.
Can she find out?
Give me just give me a flat intelligence roll. But this will still be with disadvantage because this is an ability check.
Oh no. So basically, it's either we move or we don't move.
I got a 7.
I put the DC down to 8 just because to make it easier, but goddamn. Alright. You managed to pull up the anchor, but you have no idea how to get the boat moving. Right there at this moment, you are relying on Tulaylupa's blessings to get the boat moving, but you have no idea how to navigate this boat. You have no idea how to steer the boat or whatever. If anything happens, and Tulaylupa isn't able to help, oh well.
I
You
just
just hear Ragaej grunting and turning out.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
So it's like something's not right. You
I
can
can
see him
feel it.
flailing around the fishing rod. It's like,
Just like your old man. I'm
So,
like,
Anolani, same as Ragaej, this is the first time you've ever been far away from the Ashen Fields. The moment that you set foot on the boat, you were already farther than you've ever gone before. You mentioned that you remember that you were thinking of your brother Dasig. You remember him spending some time with Ragaej at some point, but you feel like it was just a one and done thing. You feel like it was just for the sake of of being polite, of being polite with the rest of the people in the Ashen Fields. You feel like if him hanging out with Ragaej felt more like an obligation, so that it would look better on his application for being a headhunter. But Ragaej doesn't notice. Ragaej doesn't notice.
oh, coincidentally, while Anolani was thinking that, you hear the fishing pole just thud. Like, go back to sleep.
Being away from Dasig, being away from your dad, how does Anolani feel at this moment?
she feels very overwhelmed. I feel that I won't be able to move or walk without any insight from them. It feels like being a newborn, yet you have a mind of someone who's already grown up. A different perception of someone who has been naive and childish all their life to facing such hardship, being carried on their shoulders.
As this wave of sadness, this wave of overwhelming, you look around you and you see that same thing that Ragaej saw: the bright, clear sky in the evening, the fireflies floating along the waters. I will need you to give me a perception check as you take your first shift of watch. As you take watch.
Annie, please. Anolani.
Again, this will be with disadvantage.
Anolani, please.
way-
Have mercy.
The way he smiles, you can just hear a Gedge from the background grunting. I don't die. Death, no.
Give me a
please,
perception check
no.
with disadvantage.
Putang ina. 4!
Okay. You're not used to this environment. You're not used to the dark of the night. You're more used to relying on the torches from the watchtowers back in the Ashen Fields, as they light up the night for you, as you've always felt them as a sense of security from them. Since that was the whole point of having the watchtowers, is so that the people in the Ashen Fields would feel safe. And you've lived your whole life in the Ashen Fields. And now that even you think of if the watchtowers were still up, if the watchtowers were still intact, you feel like you could have seen it from all the way here. But knowing that most of the watchtowers are now gone, most of the watchtowers are no longer as tall as they proudly were, you don't see them anymore. You're not used to this to this amount of darkness. You're not used to this lack of vision. So much so that you feel a tug on the blade that your mother once held.
Fuck. No! Do I do the same thing as Ragaej does? I turn around.
As you turn around, you see the same thing that Ragaej saw. A blue little gremlin with backwards feet holding on her tiny little grabby hands your mother's dagger. What was it called again? Itak. Holding on to your mother's itak. Like looking at it intensely.
I just look at it like I take one of the spare coins I used to have from Crispian and from their bets, and I take one of them like, hey there, could you give me that back? I can trade it for this.
Mine.
wait, can Ragaej do like suddenly wake up? Does he have to roll for this?
Give me a perception check.
Yes, redemption. 10.
Yeah, not even close. No.
Still
you don't hear
asleep.
anything. You don't hear anything. You don't feel anything. You're sound asleep. So, Anolani, you see this little blue curly-haired creature holding on to your mother's itak, and she says, "Mine."
Who are you? Would you feel free to talk to me? That thing that you're holding is very important to me. I'm no harm.
Shiny.
This
Shiny
is
is mine. Shiny is mine.
This is also shiny.
She looks. They look at the coin that you're holding out to them. Says, "Bigger shiny."
Oh, man, is it okay? Is it okay if I do this, Dave? Like I take all the coins that I had and then merge it into a bigger ball.
I would say that like you're able to hold out all of the gold all of the coins that you have. How much do you have?
Hold up.
Wait, I think everyone starts it.
I have like 10 gold pieces.
10 gold pieces. So do you bring out all of them or just most of them?
I just bring out 4 of them.
You bring out 4 of them. You bring out 4. You present it to the to whatever this is. You see that it kind of steps a little bit closer to look bigger. And you see that it's about to put the attack inside the pouch that it's carrying.
Wait, please, 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 please,
Gremlin right now.
please, please, I beg you, like, please, that's all what I have left of her. Please, please, I can.
Important?
It's very important to me. It looks very important to you. It might be very shiny to you, and it just might be just a collection to you. But please, 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 it's mine. Please.
You see,
it's
like
all-
you see
Please.
the Kiba as it hears you begging for the attack. You see a really ugly smile come up in the face of this thing. It says, "Kibaan likes important stuff."
No,
He
no,
shoves it inside the bag.
no,
Is there anything you want to do?
no. I like I reach out to it, and then a sprout of flame like goes out of my hand, trying to reach.
What do
for
you
it.
feel right now?
Very overwhelmed, like it feels like I could just disappear at any moment from it. Like,
Do you feel sad or angry?
sad. I feel very scared inside with a mixture of being angry.
You with a mixture of being angry. You feel Tulaylupa's energy sprout from your hand as you're being overcome by these mix of emotions. But at the same time, you also feel something else. Instead of the calm, tranquil waters that Tulaylupa is associated with, you also feel, instead of that, you feel the water boiling. You feel like the ocean itself. You feel that the ocean, like the salt water itself, is beginning to rise in temperature. And you don't see that, you don't hear that, you don't feel that from anywhere else, but you feel that was the energy that is surrounding your arm. As you reach out and you touch, do you touch this thing?
No, like yes, like gently as I can.
Gently as you can, you touch and you touch this thing. You feel as soon as you touch it, the
I touch it while I try to go for my goddamn itak. I'm like mine as well. Akin yan.
It's like two golems fighting for it. No.
Pananay ko yan, tangina mo. Ay.
Imagine this is happening and you're just sound asleep. You're like, sweet dreams.
I need Anolani to roll initiative.
Oh god.
Oh no, their battlefield is the boat with the sleeping me. Imagine just accidentally stepping on Ragaej and he's like wakes up. What's happening?
Oh god. Do I roll with disadvantage and shit?
No, because
This is
initiative is not an ability.
Okay. I got a 5.
What's happening with our rolls today?
The dice gods. The dice.
The dice gods have the dice gods say
What did you get?
grace.
5.
5 total.
Oh my god.
The thing rolled a 19 and it has a +4 in dexterity.
I hate you. Wait, do I add my dex to this?
Yeah, you add your dex.
Let me do it again.
Yeah, you just rolled a 5, but you just add your dex on top of that. I don't think
Yeah,
you'll be able
yeah.
to reach 23 even if you add your dexterity.
Yeah, hold up. Dex. I got an 8, but yeah.
8. Cool. That's fine. A little bit higher, but that. As this thing sees you reach out your hand, you see its hand. You see its hand come out of the bag. I would say that you would think that it's going to give you back the attack, but what actually comes out of the bag is a mechanical chicken. And it yeets it towards you.
What the fuck? It's like, bak, bitch. Oh no.
Like, what is this?
You see in front of you this metallic chicken, like move to life, kind of like mimicking a real chicken, but it's very rigid and very robotic and very unnatural looking. Hold on.
Santina,
After, okay.
she wants to know what color is this.
Yep, I see it. I see that.
Hmm.
As soon as the chicken is there, hold on. The chicken is just moving there. The chicken is just clucking and like bending down backwards, bending forwards to mimic eating something off the ground. Even though there's nothing there, your guys are on the boat.
Like when I see,
that's your turn, Anolani.
I just go to Ragaej and be like, dude, Ragaej, wake up.
You actually wake up. Yeah, Ragaej, that's up to you. I will let you decide whether you wake up from that or not.
Would that be counted as a short rest?
Yes.
Wait, how much do I gain from a short rest again?
Your hit die. You can expend your hit die. You have two hit dice because you're level 2. You can roll that to determine how much HP you recover.
How do I roll that again?
What's your hit die? You're a monk, right?
Yes.
It's a 1d8. So you can roll up to 1d8, up to 2d8, and then you can recover that much HP.
How do I roll again in the dice tray?
Exclamation point R space the number of dice you want to roll, then d8.
I gain total of 8 health. I awake from my slumber.
Cool. You wake up.
Summoned me.
Roll for initiative, Ragaej.
Beautiful.
Wait, Dave, I forgot. I'm an idiot, but like, how much is my HP again? I keep on forgetting.
For headhunters, hold on. Headhunter. Your hit die is
1d10.
1d10. So you can roll up to 2d10 to see how much HP you recover.
I got a 6, but yeah.
Cool. So you recover 6 points of damage.
18. Initiative of 18.
Initiative 18. Gotcha. Right. Cool.
You're getting the good rolls, everyone.
So that starts on the next round. Anolani, Ragaej, you wake up from Anolani. Anolani, is there anything you want to say?
You idiot, wake up! Look at that! What the fuck is that? Like I point to the goddamn thing, like the blue spirit. Like,
Blue spirit. I stare at it. You tried to steal my necklace.
and it's trying to steal my mom's itahan. You know.
I just look at the gremlin holding the pendant. Like, no.
As soon as you say that, the gremlin locks eyes at the pendant. He says, "Shiny, important."
Like
No, definitely not.
Give me a deception check.
Pendant. Oh no, shiny deception.
Yep.
15.
15. Let me roll a insight check on that. Is there any skills for that? Nope.
Please roll.
What did you get?
Lower. 15.
15 and rolled a 16. It does.
No!
It says, "You're wearing it, so it must be important. Kibaan wants." Anolani, you still have an action.
I still like looking at this thing and seeing how greedy it is. It makes me furious, and like I clench my fists and I I try to go after it. I'm like, give it back.
Cool. Is there anything that you're doing specifically? You're trying? Are you? What?
Like I'm trying to reach out for it again. Like,
The boat is small enough for you to actually reach this thing. It said its name already. It's a Kibaan.
I hate it. I hate it.
You have enough movement to actually get in contact with the Kibaan. Is there any particular action that you want to do, or you just want to hold it?
I just want to fucking squeeze it. Like I want to fucking squeeze it. Like you see, you little shit, you little shit. Like this shit is mine.
All right, sure.
I see the fury in Anolani's eyes. Like,
I would need you to make a athletics roll with disadvantage as you try to grapple the Kibaan.
You fucking little piece of shit. You pipsqueak. Okay. Athletics?
Athletics with disadvantage.
Sometimes I ask myself, why?
Why bother? I can just see the fire in Anolani's eye. She's like, oh dear, here we go again.
Jesus
But there is another way.
I'm confused. I like the lowest roll I had, I think, was 13. Like,
13?
yeah.
The thing rolled a 7 and has a -1 to strength. Anolani, in this blind rage, you reach out, you run towards the Kibaan, you hold it into your hands. It fits into your two hands. Actually, it fits into your two hands, and you're able to grapple it very, very easily.
Do the war cry! Do the war cry!
I'm going to count that as your action. If you have any bonus actions, that's gonna be your turn.
I wanted to look into my eyes. Do you know what you're taking from me? Do you know how important that thing is? Do you know how many generations that thing holds?
Give me... Oh, God.
Intimidation.
Give me intimidation. Hold on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I would have said to roll for intimidation with advantage, but since you're exhausted, the disadvantage cancels that out. So you just roll a straight. Intimidation check.
Dave. So, since I'm exhausted, don't you think that it's better with advantage because people who are exhausted are a bit more crankier?
Yes.
I would say so. Yeah, that's exactly. That's why I'm saying that because you're because you're exhausted, because you're tired, you're very cranky right now. Normally, if you're just cranky, then you would have had advantage. But because of your previous fight, because of what Tulay Lupa did, you are that kind of cancels it out. So I'm just gonna rule this out as a flat intimidation roll. I'm gonna roll a wisdom check for this Kibaan to set the DC.
Please get a nat 20 plum. Nat 20.
All right, go ahead.
I got a 12.
You're able to scare it, but not enough for it to. You feel the Kibaan try to struggle and wriggle away from you, like. Ah!
Ragaej, you take care of the goddamn chicken while I handle with this.
That's gonna be it for your turn. Top of the round is gonna be the Kibaan again. It's gonna try. Oh, you know what?
It's grappled right now.
It is
so it's
grappled.
like- I look at the Kibaan and I'm like, oh, that was me.
It's gonna
just a
try.
few days
It's going to
ago.
try to break away from the
The very-
grapple. From the grapple.
very
So I'm going.
angry child.
Yeah, from the very angry child. I need you to make another athletics check with disadvantage.
Ah, the things I do for love.
The things you do for love.
It got 16 total.
Oh no. Imagine getting double nat 20s in this roll. Oh! No!
No, Dave!
What'd you get? What'd you get?
No!
I saw that. I saw the pain.
What did you get?
Oh!
God!
I got 20.
I got an
18.
18 from disadvantage? What were your two rolls?
Yeah.
No, she got the 21 and the 22. The face! His face right now! Oh. Beautiful.
You, God damn it! I wanted to do cool stuff.
You do not mess with the angry Carabao girl.
No cool
So
for you.
the Kibaan tries to you saw that the Kibaan was able to get one of its arms out of your hands, but you're able to hold on to it even tighter, unable to move or do anything at the moment. God damn it!
You're not getting out of here this easily.
The chicken is just the chicken is not doing anything actually. It's just there. But it's between it is standing between Anolani and Ragaej. So it's just a small thing. Small. No,
It's a
it is
buck.
medium. It's medium.
It's
It's medium.
Chicken.
Yeah, it's a small size. It's a small construct, but it is blocking the way from you for you, Ragaej. It's not doing anything. It's just moving closer to you, Ragaej. You see the clicking and the clanking of the metal ominously moving towards you. That's gonna be it for your turn, Ragaej.
I just stare. Can I
give it head pats.
can I tie the chicken onto my fishing pole and have it as a lure?
You can try.
Like you're fishing while this is all happening.
The feck?
He's not prepared again.
I seriously need to come up with a better mechanic for when you want to tie something around something. Or tie something on your fishing pole. Yeah, no, this is easy. The chicken is not going to fight back. You're able to tie the fishing pole around the fishing line around this mechanical chicken.
Yes.
What do you do?
I'll prop the chicken by the. I'll prop the fishing pole with the chicken as the lure to the tip of the helm. So it looks like the chicken is on display for any as a bait. It's like this is like the boat. This is the boat.
Yeah.
And this is like a long part of the boat.
Yeah.
Like at this
You let-
end, you just I'll prop the fishing rod over here, so it's like the chicken's by here,
Okay.
by the rope.
All right. Gotcha. Cool. You do that. What are you trying to do with it? Kind of like a lure, right?
Like a
So you're setting up this mechanical chicken as a lure on your fishing pole.
Yes.
Cool. I would rule this as a survival check with disadvantage.
Because heavy chicken buck.
Heavy chicken bakbak. Alright, let's roll for it. What? First roll is a 13. Second roll is an 18.
18. All right, cool. All right, sure. So you set that up. Heavy as it is, you're able to set it up. For whatever reason, I'm going to count that as your action. If you have any bonus actions, if you want to use your movement, that's totally fine. It's up to you.
Oh, can I negotiate with the Kibaan?
What do you say?
Very small, weird goblin creature. Do you want the shinies? I know a place where there are so many shinies. You will eventually get tired of the shinies.
As soon as you say that many shinies in a single sentence, the Kibaan stops struggling and just stares at you. Yes?
Yes. Shinies.
Where?
You see, we're going to a city. We're going to Kaylahon, and I'm pretty sure the shrines there are made of gold. Or there's at least fountains filled with gold coins. It's like you could just take it away, store it in your bag, and shinies until the day you die.
Till the day I die.
I also think there's a giant shiny lady statue in the middle of the city. If you don't like the shiny lady statues, they're also selling mini shiny lady statues. They make music. Really good music.
I would rule this
Is it persuasion?
as a deception check because you haven't. Wait, you have been to Kaylahon.
With Tony.
Persuasion check with advantage.
Let's go.
This is a
Let's
persuasion
go.
check with advantage.
If you fail this, I will hate you till the end of time.
The first roll was a 7. This next roll is gonna be a nat 20. Nope, it's a 7. We're taking the 7. I got a 7
We're taking
and
the
a 2.
7. Taking the 7. All right. 7 on a persuasion check.
Shinies for days. Till the day you die.
Anolani,
Hmm?
you feel that the Kibaan is no longer struggling.
Hmm.
If anyone wants to make an insight check, you're free to do so. To see if the Kibaan is what the Kibaan is thinking right now.
Haha,
I'll
me.
do an insight.
I'll do an insight as well.
17.
17, okay.
Insight. Putang inang nat 1 yan.
Anolani, you look at the Kibaan and you think that the Kibaan is fully duped. You feel like if you let go of the Kibaan right now, it will not fly away. That's what you feel with that natural 1 insight. Ragaej, with your insight, you see that the Kibaan is looking at you and at its bag back and forth. You have a feeling that it is considering your offer. But that's gonna be it for your turn, Ragaej. Anolani, that's you.
Considering my insight check, I still reassure myself that that greedy bastard will find its way to keep on stealing everything that I own. So I grip it a bit more tighter. I'm like, fuck it, I'm letting you go.
Okay. All right. So
Hmm.
you're still holding on to this. I don't know what kind of actions you are able to do at the moment. Are you just going to hold your action for now?
Like, no, I just continue and staring into it like I'm burning holes through it. I'm like, fuck.
Okay.
So
I'll rule this as you holding your action. You can ready an action if you want to.
If it does anything stupid, I'm going to kill it.
Okay, sure.
I'm not gonna
Sure.
kill it. I'm just gonna try to grab it again.
Okay, you're gonna attempt to grapple it again. Okay. So I'm gonna say if it successfully escapes, you will use your action to grapple it again.
Hmm.
Okay, sure.
And can
So
I
that's
snap
your-
its neck?
You know, snap. The look on his face. He's like, wait. I
The
thought
fear.
we were gonna grapple it. What happened to the grappling part?
Are you still going to hold on to it? Are you? It's hard to tell if you guys are serious or not.
Can I snap its neck? Can I snap its neck? If it does anything, can I prepare?
I'll say this. If it tries to escape, if it escapes your grapple, I will let you use your readied action to attack it.
Snap its neck.
Okay.
Snap its neck. Like grapple it again. Snap its neck.
The closest thing we're gonna get.
It's
is an
either
attack
one or the
claw.
two. It's one or the two. One of the two, Anolani. You're either grappling it or you're attacking it. Which one is it?
Snap its neck. Let's go.
Attacking it is it. Attacking it is.
I shall have its head.
So that's gonna be your turn. Top of the second round. Christ Almighty. The Kibaan is going to consider your offer. Is considering your offer, Ragaej. The Kibaan says. The Kibaan says. And what if what if we don't get any shinies?
We snap your neck.
I shush Anolani. Shush. Let me talk to it. There. We can put you in one of the treasuries among the city. We call it a bank. So inside this bank, you can open one of its doors, and when you open it, it's a
You can
pool of
swim in there.
shiny coins.
You can swim in it like a duck from that one literature book that I once read.
Cocktails.
The Kibaan says, if you are lying, and if I do not see any shinies that I want to take, I take your necklace and I keep the dagger.
Itak. It's a itak, not dagger, but yeah. No. We'll make sure if
Wait. No. We are in a negotiation. I whisper to Anolani, "Are you ready to do a bank heist?"
just look at it. I'm not ready to be a criminal.
I stare at I look at the Kibaan. Tell me, what is your name first?
Teka, hold on.
Hindi pa yung nakapag-isip tang...
I think he's really expecting that we fight with him. Oh no. Don't worry, Plum. Don't worry, Anolani. We're expanding our territory. Oh no.
Apa.
Already feel it.
name is Afa.
All right. Okay, Alpha. We will. I will guarantee a way that you will get as much shinies as you want.
I just look at him like, you know, we can just visit one of my uncles there. He's pretty loaded.
No. We are not gonna consider the support from our fellow tribesmen just yet. There's an open fountain just in the middle of the square. It's filled with gold coins.
I mean,
I present a gold coin from my pocket like this. The coin is like, you can see a face of a beautiful goddess, and at the other, and at the tails, it shows a big whale.
The Afa says, "Give me your necklace first. I'll travel with you to Kaylahon. And if I get the shinies you promise, I'll give you back the necklace and the attack."
I look at Anolani. I like,
may the gods be with us. Then let's shake on it first.
oh wait. If we're going to give you something of ours, you have to give something of yours to us.
Looks at the chicken. Looks at the chicken.
Not the chicken. The chicken's already at the other end of the boat.
Hello! Buck.
Ooh. Okay. Alright. That's how you want it. Okay. Give me a
Jesus.
moment. The Afa thinks for a moment. And then she looks at Anolani and she says, "Let me go. I have something in my bag."
You promise you won't?
Wait, no. I want to roll for an insight check.
Sure, okay, roll for insight.
I'm gonna roll for insight just because I do not want to be duped. Another 7.
She rolled a 3.
Nice.
You can tell that Afa is being honest. They're being honest right now. She really does have something in her bag.
Like,
Alright. You can let her go, Anolani. Wait, if she lets her go, does that mean she can use her prepared action?
No, her prepared. No. Okay, give me Give me more. No, shut up. No, the prepared action was if Alpha breaks through the grapple. You're not breaking from the grapple. You're letting her go.
Snap it.
I control Anolani. I'm like, we can let her go. She's telling the truth.
I'm like, oh, are you sure with
I
this?
hope- Yes. I open Anolani's arms and I move them away from the gremlin. You are not gonna snap its neck. No.
So you see Alpha plop down to the floor of the boat with her upside down or with her backwards feet. She walks back. She turns around and walks towards the bag. It's a really weird thing to see with the backwards feet and all. She opens up her bag. She rummages through it a bit. Says, "No," and she brings it. She brings out underneath the night sky. She brings out something that's glowing from her bag as if it was daylight itself.
Oh,
She brings. It's not that bright. It's not so strong, but it is as if it has its own mini daylight. But as she brings it out into the sky, into the night, you see that she is holding a golden mango.
What the fuck is this? How do you eat this? Do you eat this? What is wrong with you?
I remove my necklace and I'm like, if
The Alpha says, "This is golden mango.
It's not a
magic.
banana.
It is magic item. I give this to you as assurance.
It's
If
not a
grab-
banana. It's
if
not
you
a banana.
eat, she pulls it away from me. She says, if you eat this, then I take the necklace and the attack with me forever.
It's not a banana.
You give it back to me after I give back the necklace and the attack."
We promise.
Wait, just to be sure, we'll give this back to you if you give us back the necklace and the itak.
Yes. But if you eat this before I get my shinies, then the deal is off.
It's not a
Ew.
banana. It's not a banana. I'm not interested. And besides, I think Ragaej is allergic to mangoes.
Deal. I hand the necklace over and I take the mango.
She reaches the mango and she quickly grabs the necklace.
I just
Hey,
look
what
at
did
the shining mango like, where? Huh?
If any of you wants to make any Arcana or
My turn.
Arcana check,
I'll
you're free to do
leave this
so.
to Anolani. I'm like, just magic mango.
I've heard of that. Like, have you heard of that one, City?
Make an Arcana check with disadvantage, Anolani. You're still exhausted.
Oh no.
While Anolani's doing that, Ragaej is like, is this the trend that humans do? Like, if you don't share around the golden mango, you fail.
I got a
You fail
5.
Something?
5 total.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can tell that this mango is magical. You don't know if it's a connection if that Arcana check is coming from you personally or from Tulaylupa, but you do sense that this mango does something to someone if they eat it. It does have magical properties, so you are able to tell that Afa is being honest and is being genuine when by offering this golden mango.
Like, can I give her head pats? You're lucky that I'm not gonna break your neck.
She kind of steps away from you a little bit.
Oh wait. Alpha,
Okay.
what is that chicken for?
Oh, that was it. Oh, you want to know what the chicken does?
Yes.
Oh no! Yes.
Why
You're
don't you
very interested.
hit it and see? Hit it.
Hit it. Wait,
Hit-
I stored the mango in my sling bag
Oh yeah.
just to keep it safe. Then
Like, are you sure you
I'll-
want to hit
I'll-
this? Are you?
there's an easier way to determine what it does. So I grab back my fishing pole and I'm gonna cast it far away. If it hits something, it hits something.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for anything, or is it just?
Are we gonna fight this thing? I hate you if we're gonna fight this thing. I'm already tired as is.
You cast the chicken pretty easily, no problem at all. It was a little heavy, but it's lighter than the crab that you swung around for earlier. So, nothing happens for a while, and then you hear Alpha says, "3, 2, 1."
Shit, it's a bomb.
It explodes inside in the water. Yeah, it malfunctions. It explodes in the water. You see like fish carcass flying off in the air. You see a moment where like the water kind of like sinks down a little bit since it was displaced all of a sudden. And then after a while the water calms down and you see like in the darkness from the light from the fireflies you can see like little chunks of metal here and there, and you see another chunk of metal fly off from the sky, falling down towards you, and right in front of you is the mechanical chicken's head.
Can I keep this? I'm keeping this. I take it on my yes.
Quick chicken!
Yeah.
For the first time in my fishing career, I have committed the illegal act of dynamite fishing.
Putang ina yun yung sasabihin ko na. I'll just punch him. No, we're not calling that.
I stare at Alpha. I'm like, how many more do you have?
We are not destroying the coral reefs.
No. How many more do you have, Alpha?
That was my last one for the day.
What?
Today?
Today?
For the day, yes.
Where do you get these things?
Alpha. If you'd like, we would have an easier time getting your shinies if we had at least 5 of those when we reach.
I can only make one every day.
Oh.
Yeah, sure. One is fine. Imagine just head patting that chicken and it explodes. Is that how it works?
No, the chicken
Out of impact?
on aim. Like the chicken has a countdown. If you hit it, the countdown goes down.
What if I give it a head pat, or if I just touch it?
It's not enough to ruin the mechanisms inside the chicken.
Is
So it should be like-
that the reason why you threw it at me?
Yes,
I hate you.
I hate you. I'm scared of you.
And can we gather what's left of the fish carcasses that fell on the boat?
Sure. You take you
May mga bangus ba?
you take a while. After the two of you fail at catching fish, you are able to find like bits and pieces of fish. These aren't fish that are intact. Most of the fish that you find have some parts of them gone. So you are able to find it. You are able to find some fish. I'm gonna roll a luck roll to see how many fish you have. Hold on. A D20 is too much. Let me roll D8.
A D20 is too much. I felt
Hey.
that.
You find 8 pieces of fish that you can actually keep and you can actually cook. It looks safe enough to actually prepare. What?
What if you share my screen?
No.
Oh, God damn it.
I will store the 8 fish in the cooler inside the ship, the small ship's storeroom. It's like
That's so much for rest, I guess. Can we just continue? Like, has the ship been moving the entire time? Like, with
Nope.
little tiny waves?
It was moving a little. It was moving a little.
the ship hasn't been moving.
Yes.
No.
We could have used the chicken bomb to propel us.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys, I would say that you guys are able to go along with your journey with your new companion, Afa, the Kibaan. Is there any who's going to keep watch? Both of you are already at the short rest. If any, I would say if you want to, you can take a long rest from now. But both of you will have to, either one of you or both of you will benefit from a long rest. The problem is if both of you get a long rest, then no one's gonna keep watch.
I'm gonna keep watch.
I have enough health on me. I think wink wink. Anolani, you can take a long rest, and I look at Alpha. What do you wanna do?
Just pass out here and there.
Appa thinks for a while and she says, "Nothing much. I'm just waiting for yours to get to Kaylahon."
Yep, she's excited about the gold.
You see that she twirls around, and she shapeshifts into this bamboo pole.
What the fuck? Just look at this, I'm like,
Can I hold you? I try to reach out.
It's a normal. It feels like a normal bamboo shoot.
No,
what if
so
someone cuts you down?
I'm basically holding Alpha in my hand right now.
Stop it.
I shake it around.
Hey, no.
I prop it against the wall.
No, like
Oh.
it's like a bamboo shoot that is rooted on the boat itself.
Oh, I just shake it around again. Yep. What else can you shapeshift into, Alpha?
Can you shapeshift into Ragaej?
I can only shapeshift into bamboo shoots.
Oh, okay, that's disappointing. Anyways.
You're disappointing.
Oh, it says you stealing itak of dead mother.
Oh wait, Alpha, would it be possible to store anything inside that bag of yours?
She shapeshifts back into her normal form. Says, "No, I've been trying to look for a bag of holding this whole time. Couldn't find one."
We'll find you a bag of holding when we get to Kaylahon.
Ooh.
If we can, no
You know-
promises with that one.
It's either we do it legally or illegally.
Oh, I like the sound of that. She
Found
transforms back into a bamboo shoot. Who's
Alright.
taking a long rest?
Not me. I'm not taking a long rest. I'm too sad now. Because like I feel empty because my attack isn't with me.
I pass another fishing rod to Anolani. Wanna just fish?
Maybe. I'll just take it from him.
I'll go back to the helm.
Like I go. I'll
Start
continue.
the journey again.
Cool.
Like I go
So-
near.
Wait,
I'm
so
sorry.
so no one's taking a long rest?
No,
Nope.
no.
Cool. With that, Ragaej, you suffer 1 level of exhaustion. Anolani, you as well. So Ragaej's exhaustion level is 1. Anolani, you are now at level 2 exhaustion. After a night of rowing, after a night of travel, you two finally, at the break of dawn, you make it into the harbor of. You make it into the harbor of the capital city of Timanduk, the great city of Kaylahon.
Finally.
I'm going to pass out. Anyways, I do so.
wait.
So.
I look at Anolani again before she attempts to pass out. Your uncle, he's got Chinese too, right?
What?
Your uncle, he's got Chinese too, right? You told that to me last night.
What Chinese do?
Your uncle has Chinese, right?
Yeah, he does.
All right.
Oh, then wait. Enzo just figured out your character's name.
What?
He just Enzo in chat. He just figured out your name.
Enzo. Never mind. So I tell Anolani, your uncle is Plan B. Plan C is the bank heist. Wink.
Then what's plan A?
Plan A is to just get
Fountain.
whatever Chinese are in the fountain.
Anyways, let's go. Let's drag ourselves into the fountain. I want to get this over with and and sleep at night.
True.
As you guys enter the city of Kaylahon. Hold on, I have something for this.
What does he have prepared?
Just a description, nothing much.
Oh.
Oh, where are you? Oh. Are you? Okay, so you guys make it to Kaylahon. As you get off the boat, you okay, sorry. As you get off the boat, you are at one of the neighborhoods of Kaylahon. You are currently at the main port.
Yeah.
Since you had to like do a long way around the island in order to get to Kaylahon. You are currently at the cove of Kaylahon. Sorry, Mahalaga. Mahalaga is the name of the main port. You see the soft pink sand greet you. You see merchants and fishermen bring in this large haul of fish from their trip. You see parasols and umbrellas and lush decorations in Mahalaga. You guys walk into the forest to see into the main city, into the main the main neighborhood of Kaylahon or Zala Point. A large shadow looms over you as the giant volcano Nulkab overshadows and cools down the whole area of the neighborhood. You see houses up high into the trees, connected by suspension bridge, with tiny statues of humanoid creatures guarding the entrances of homes and buildings. As you walk by, you see the beautifully decorated, adorned and covered in tropical flowers of all shapes and colors, the grand shrine of Kaylahon, the home of the founder of the island herself. In front of it is the fountain that Ragaej was talking about. Inside, you see offerings made by people asking Kaylahon for favors, for blessings, for her to return home. Kaylahon devotees gather around the fountain, making offerings of gold coins, gold and silver, sometimes copper if that's all that they can afford. You also see wood elves, branches coming out of their hair, vines hanging by their shoulders. You see albino crocodile humanoids. The two of you recognize these to be Dragonborn, the Dragonborn variants of these islands.
Crocoborn.
You two know and recognize that this variant of Dragonborns are the reincarnation of ancestors who has forgotten who they were in their first life, but has chosen to still mingle with the mortals, to still linger with their possible relatives in a different form, with the price of losing their previous memories.
I shrugged to Anolani. You think those albino crocodile dudes are like officials or something?
I don't know. I never seen them before.
They're called the Umalagad.
Oh my gods. Wait. How close are we to the fountain?
You are very near it. You're at the premises. Right now you are currently at the plaza. The main attraction obviously being Kaylahon's shrine. Some light is piercing through the tree lines. There are areas where it's cool. There are some areas that is illuminated by sunlight. There are a bunch of people. Most of these are human. Most of these are wood elves. Most of these are umalagads.
I whistled to call Afa. Afa!
You see like fireflies, dim as they are currently because it's during the day, but the fireflies are flying around you. At first glance it would look like you're being surrounded by flies. It kind of looks like you haven't taken a bath for a while, but you know that these fireflies are Afa.
Afa, stop! Afa, get off me!
They look
Yes.
tasty.
Are these shiny?
No.
Are these the shinies that you talked about?
Yeah, the shinies are over there by that fountain.
You see the fireflies move at the near the fountain.
Oh dear lord. What's gonna happen now? We should have
I
asked for a robot chicken. A cluck cluck chicken. A
But
cluck
let's-
cluck 9000.
We can ask later, okay? Like once we've
as
settled
you-
our ties.
As you approach, as you see the fireflies approach the fountain, it looks like Afa is trying to go down into the water, trying to reach into the gold coins that are in there, but it looks like she's unable to do so. She flies back to you and she says, "You lie! The fountain is blessed. The fountain is protected."
Oh,
I did not say that it isn't blessed and that it isn't protected. I just said it has shinies. So,
You lie. You
I don't lie.
you lie. You can't.
I
You
don't lie.
cannot.
I
You
don't
cannot
lie.
keep the end of your bargain. I keep your necklace and the
no,
top.
no, 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 no. Wait,
No. Anolani has an uncle and he is loaded with the shinies.
He is an aristocrat, yes, in this very town of the capital.
We can visit him first. We'll distract him while you enjoy your spoils of shinies that are in his house.
If this is another trick, I'm leaving with your important shinies.
Can you make us 2 more chances, please?
One last chance.
All right.
We're going to your uncle's place.
Off to Tito Abel. Let's go.
Anolani, you lead the way to look for your uncle. I would say that you would not know where your uncle actually lives because you've never set foot outside of the Ashen Fields.
I'm like, all I know that he collects so many things to the point where he is loaded. All I know is stories about him through my dad and with his other people.
I shrug Anolani. Don't make it look like we don't know where he is.
Oh, okay. Moving on. I go around. Like can I go up to one of the albino crocodiles?
Sure.
I'd be like,
You see one of them is just passing by wearing some tribal clothes around him. You see that he's actually walking with a with another volcano dwarf with beauty marks that look like volcanic molten lava on their skin with their bright orange eyes. You see the two of them walk together, talking to each other. What do you say?
she looks like Malaya. They look like Malaya. Yee, they're so pretty. Anyway, mama. I tap
Stare
guy
at the
on the-
child.
like I tap one of the guys on the
Do what you
shoulders. I'm
must.
like, excuse me?
The Umalaga turns to you, says, "Yes."
Oh no, Dave, I'm sorry. I got put off by that voice. Excuse me.
Yes.
May I ask, do you know where Abel Salangsang lives?
Oh, the pawn keeper. Yes. I think if you go over to this corner right there, you follow that line, eventually you will see his shop.
All right. Thank you again. enjoy your day, sir.
You enjoy your day too.
And I grab Ragaej by the wrist and then punch him. Okay, let's go. There.
Again with the punching.
You guys make it to follow the direction of the Umalagad. You eventually find a wooden sign. It's one of the houses at the base level of this forest. It's one of the houses that is carved into these large trees, and there you see a sign up on top of it with your last name, Anolani, Salangsang. And you make it inside the store. You see that there are cases upon cases of magical items, of artifacts, trinkets, of items that were pawned off, items that were sold, some family heirlooms, all put up in display. You see, gold gnomes, gnomes with golden tattoos around their bodies, as clerks wearing these uniforms for the pawn shop. You see humans exchanging goods, trying to bargain for a better deal, trying to bargain for the price. You see someone complain to a gold gnome, saying that, "What do you mean it's fake? This has been with my family for generations." The gold gnome says, I don't know what to tell you, sir. It's not real gold." The human says, "What do you know?" And the gold gnome was like, right. Are you sure that 5 gold is all that you can get? Can't I bargain for like 6, maybe 7? The gold gnome says, 5 gold is all I can get you for today, sir. I'm very sorry."
Wait, can we interject in their conversation?
I want to give him gold.
I interject. Good sirs, if it's about gold and its value you're looking for, you're looking at the right kind of people who can help you with that.
I just squint. I just squint at Ragaej. What are you doing?
Shrug and Anolani, just roll with it.
All right.
You see, we have a certain companion with us, and they're very much interested in the intricacies of shininess and shiny objects, and anything shiny, they most definitely know their value. Isn't that right, Alpha?
I can.
I snap my fingers. Isn't that right, Alpha? I look to where Alpha should be.
You look and you don't see her.
You idiot! I just punch him. Like, I'm sorry. He's very mentally deranged. I'm sorry.
As you say that,
Sick.
walking out of his office is a large Carabao tiefling with large pecs and biceps, with very intimidating tribal tattoo. He's shirtless at the moment, as if he's proudly showing off his muscles and his beautiful, beautiful tan. His horns are polished as if it was just recently oiled. You see your uncle, Anolani, walk up to you. He says, "Lani, what brings you here?"
Tito Bell! Hello. Can we go inside your shop first to explain my situation?
Of course. I wouldn't. You should have told me that you were on your way here.
Yes, fishing unexpected trip.
No. We'll explain all the way. He deserves more because he he was one of the former headhunters we had back there.
You can see Ragaej just do a. Yes.
I just grab him by the wrist. Let's go inside right now.
So
Where is Alpha in all of this? I tried to look around. Alpha?
as you guys enter your uncle's office, Ragaej, yeah, as you walk inside, you're still looking for Alpha. Inside his office, you see a human paladin adorned in golden armor,
Oh no!
holding a giant claymore on his hand. Anolani, your uncle says, "Hello, sir. I'm very sorry. I have my relative here with me, along with her friend. If you don't mind, we need a moment to ourselves." The human stands up and says, "Yeah, sure, no problem. I'll wait out. I'll just wait outside."
I look at Anolani with great concern. I don't know where Alpha is. That right there is a prime target for her antics.
Don't worry.
I don't want to see a naked human once we leave.
Oh, them and their human parts. Jesus.
I don't want to know what. I don't want to see what's hanging down there.
Why are you assuming that people go commando underneath armor? People wear clothes under armor, Onin.
No, I mean, what if he's wearing golden underwear? Match his golden suit. Like, before the human leaves, I whisper again, Alpha, where are you?
As the human closes the door behind you, Anolani's uncle says, "So, what brings you in these parts of the island? Your father didn't tell me that you would be visiting."
Speaking of that, okay. May I must explain. A few days ago, not even a few days ago,
It was just last night.
last night. It felt like days ago. Last night, we've been under attack.
Some might say that it felt like a week ago.
God damn it, Dave. Continuing.
Moving on.
We've been under attack, actually. The Ashen Fields is actually just literally ash and fields. Our home is burned.
We should have petitioned for that. Welcome to that. Not so ashen fields, but instead the ash and the field.
No. But
Shut
in
up
all,
now.
yeah, but in all seriousness, home is burnt down. A woman named Zigam visited us during the middle of the night, and Malaya let her in, and chaos just presumed. And I'm not allowed here. Please don't tell father. I went on my own with my friend Ragaej here.
You went AWOL.
Because the Datu didn't let us help. I know that we're supposed to follow tradition, but what if us continuing tradition doesn't lead to us finding Malaya or what has been stolen from us? And with our current situation, yeah, this is why I'm visiting. Not really. That's why. I'll get to that. Why I'm visiting. Yeah. But yeah.
As you say all of that, you see your uncle cross his arms, imposing his large pecs.
What is with you and his pecs?
Wait, by imposing, is he doing what Terry Crews does? He's
yeah, he does.
Down.
He does. You see him do that, and he's looking up, like he's thinking, but all the while his pecs is bouncing, like Terry Crews.
I whispered to Anolani, he's a man among men.
He's not. His arms aren't crossed. His hands are on his waist, like really flexing his muscles while he thinks for a while. He says, any responsible adult would have already taken you home by now, Anolani. You are not allowed. If you are not allowed to be here, then you're not allowed to be here. However, you came to your cool uncle's place.
Yeah!
The moment he said cool, I'm like, yes!
He says, why do you think I'm here in Kaylahon, having a pawn shop? Do you not think that I know a thing or two about breaking tradition?
Yeah.
If anything, your father should not have a problem with this. Your father, of all people, should be okay with you breaking tradition, knowing who he is when we were growing up.
I look at him in awe. He was a troublemaker too.
Please.
I tried to reach out for his picks.
Instead of pushing you away, he kind of like flexes it a little bit more, so that when you hold it, he flexes it a little bit more. As you touch his biceps, it feels like warm rock when you hold it. It feels like hard stone, but at the same time it feels warm.
What am I holding right now?
That there is the feeling of manliness, my friend. Of utter, complete manliness.
You're definitely the cool uncle.
Please, I may be the cool uncle, but from what I know, from what I remember, Anolani's father, Dakila, is the coolest of coolest uncles. If I had children myself.
How about a man named Tony? Do you
know
Tony? Him?
He was a wild one, Tony. He was a wild one.
How wild was he?
But let me put it this way. If Tony was wild, Dakila was even wilder.
Oh no, my uncle's a Chad.
I stare at Anolani. What happened to your dad? He's so uptight. Look at this.
I wouldn't blame Dakila for being who he is now. Ever since he married your mother, Anolani, that man has been put to the straight and narrow. Good for him. I'm proud of him. But that lifestyle, that domestic, cultural, traditional lifestyle, isn't for your uncle. He kind of it makes it look like he's just trying to casually put his hands behind his back, but he's unintentionally or intentionally flexing his muscles even more, like stretching, like.
I keep looking at him. Yep. Wait. While we're on the subject, I bring out the golden magical mango out of the bag. I'm like, do you know what this does?
He picks it up, and hold on. Let me roll for something here.
I'm scared if your uncle might suddenly eat it out of my hand.
He says, "Where did you get this?"
Onto that, why I'm actually visiting,
Tito
Abel, you know what Kibaans are?
Those tricksters. Yeah, I know what they are. I've ran across them a few times back in my day. It's one of the reasons why I was inspired to make this pawn shop.
Well,
what?
Well, you see, when I was heading towards here in Kaylahon, I was trying to sail properly, of course, as any good child would. Basically, they actually stole mom's itak. And
Tony's necklace.
Oh no!
And we had to wager a deal with them that we have to find its shinies and stuff. And then if we don't give it shinies, they're gonna keep mom's itak and Tony's necklace. I couldn't sleep all night.
I see the conundrum that you're in, young Anolani. Here's what I'll do. He gives you back the golden mango. and he
You
says,
didn't tell me what it does.
he goes over to his drawer. He opens it and he brings out a platinum key.
What?
And he holds it up to the sunlight and it glistens to the point that it's illuminating parts of the house. It's kind of a part of the room. It's almost like a mini disco light.
This hurts my eyes.
And then he says, "This here is a family heirloom. It has been with me for years and years and years. I would be so devastated if this were to get lost. If only nothing bad happens to it while it is on this keychain." And he clips it on his keychain. And then he looks away for a bit. And then Ragaej, you see like fireflies appear near Anolani's uncle, and she is shapeshift into Afa, and then she quietly, gingerly, like she has her tongue out, like.
Oh my god!
You feel you see her tug on the key. Anolani, you see this happening, and you swear that the keychain, like not only the platinum key, but the whole keychain as well, is being tugged. You know that your uncle should feel this happening. But you see your uncle, and he's not doing a thing. He's just standing there like a buff, tanned statue. Not minding a single thing.
Like I just.
And then for a moment, Alpha was like,
like I look at Ragaej. I'm like,
the bag. She opens her bag and like.
Like, can I signal my uncle like silently? Jesus Christ.
What do you do?
Like, can I signal him like in a very quiet motion that that Alpha won't notice?
He looks at you. He sees the signal, and he says,
I can see I'm panicking.
Ragaej, you see Alpha disappear for a moment, and then you feel Tony's necklace around you. Anolani, you suddenly feel your mother's attack beside you inside the sheath.
It's back!
Hello,
And-
black stick.
And Ragaej, as you look in your hand, the golden mango is no longer there.
I should have gotten a bite out of it.
Like,
The uncle, Anolani's uncle says, "Oh, that wouldn't. I wouldn't recommend that. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name."
You may call me Ragaej.
Ragaej, what a coincidence. Anyway, I would not have recommended you eating that mango. That was a mango of truth.
I don't like the truth.
Mango of truth. That's what I call it, anyways. What it does is that anyone who eats the golden mango of truth is unable to make a deliberate lie for the next 24 hours.
oh no.
A deliberate lie. But we can still lie by telling the truth, right?
You're allowed to make statements that you believe is true. That would not make it a deliberate lie. It's just misinformation that you did not know was misinformation.
Wait. What about your keychain and your platinum key?
Ah, that's fine. That was the key to the garbage disposal.
Oh.
How did he? Why did she? How did?
You see, the Kibaan likes a challenge. They don't want to take things from anyone that is just out in the open. They thrive in the thrill of almost being caught. So that is why I pretended like I was going to pretended like I could have caught them, but I didn't.
So you're telling me that Alpha was not at all tempted by the man in golden armor just outside this room?
Oh, you mean the Paladin Jaeger? Yes. They would not have wanted to steal that armor. There's two
Paladin
out in the
Jaeger.
open. Plus, I would not think that armor would have fit in that Kibaan's bag.
You know, it's a shame though. I didn't get to have another explosive chicken.
Ah, if you want more explosive chickens,
Yes.
I don't know where to find one, but there are a lot of people who come in with all their knickknacks and trinkets.
Ooh, so wait, can we stay with you for a while, Tito?
Oh,
But of
wait,
course,
Wait. Do you have any good fishing rods in your pawn shop?
I'm sure we can find some.
Yeah.
This pawn shop is huge. We're only in the first floor.
First, how many floors are there?
We are inside a tree, Ragaej.
We are definitely inside a tree.
I want to look at all of your fishing rod essentials.
And I think that's a good place to end the session right there. You guys were able to travel all the way to Kaylahon. You found a safe haven for you to stay in. You have a
cool
base of
uncle.
with a very cool uncle. Yes.
With a buffalo JoJo pose.
Jojo posing like,
Can someone redeem Plum Laugh for me? Wait, I'm
Or
like.
you could just
what?
laugh right now.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, as your uncle opens up the door, it says, "Ah, Senor Jaeger, thank you so much for your patience. I will be with you shortly." And you see the human with the golden armor, turns around and says, "Oh, hello. Yeah, my name is Jose Portacio Jaeger y Alonso Mercado. But my friends like to call me Pepe Jaeger."
Oh my god!
Yes!
We say the same name!
And that's where we're going to end the session. That's where we're gonna end the session.
The closing statement from the session. My name is Ragaej Epep.
Oh god. I knew when you decided on that name, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted to do.
It's a golden me. Not a human me.
Yeah,
It's
it's
like-
you.
It's human Ragaej Epep, but with gold.
All right, that's where we're gonna end this session. Hopefully, we'll see what happens next week. I guess. I have so much to prepare.
Just knowing that Pepe Jaeger is alive.
All right. So before we end this session, before we end the stream, we are going to take a look at the colors that Santina gave me, and I'm going to try to guess what they are.
Oh.
Good.
Send this. I was
That
doodling this.
was. Sorry. I have to get rid of this.
Yes, I drew my buff uncle.
So basically, what we just needed to do to get our stuff back is to do a feint.
Yeah.
You
Essentially, yes.
know, it's fine. If we didn't think of plan A, B, and C, we wouldn't have met your uncle.
Yeah.
But plan C is like rob a bank, but
We are not robbing a bank. We have a
You will.
cool uncle.
you have a cool uncle, and the cool uncle has a cool friend named Pepe Jaeger.
Hold on. I'm just fixing a few things.
Wait, imagine if like Pepe, sync with me. Synchronize.
Two Pepes. That's no. Hold on. Oh god, I think that this color is violet. I don't know. That's the point of this whole thing. That's the point of this game. Magenta. Feck you and your color and your named colors. Oh, I brought it down to just 5,000. Since people already figured out how to exploit my color blindness. Where is 5,000? Wait, where is... Hey, I only became a Kapamilya after my mom started to work for them. That's 5,000 for Santina. Alright, second color. She gave me 3 to guess. Oh my god. I say that this is green. I see this as green. I swear, this is gonna be great. It's gonna say it's red. Up, yep, there it is. Red. Why am I not surprised? Hold on, I mean... Actually, it's not the darker colors. The problem is that they found out what my color blindness is. What sort of color blindness I have. One last color before we end the stream. My god, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? White. That's white. I swear, if I'm cyan, mostly white cyan. It's mostly white. It's mostly white. I'll give her 2,000 points for that. What did you wrong? Oh, wait. Ooh, I like that. Hold on. Save image. There. And then I'm going to change the picture here.
Oh, no.
Where is it? Where did I save it?
It's probably in your downloads.
D&D maybe? You know what? I'll just save it again. It's
Finally got to meet a cool uncle in D&D. Plus, there's also ancestral New Age Dragonborns.
It wasn't downloads. My god. And then we show it that. Hey, look at Plum's doodles. Look at that. Is that supposed to be your uncle?
Yes.
I imagine him to be way more buff than that.
I know,
Like
but I'm
comically,
too lazy.
comically buff, comically muscular.
Yeah, but you see, my art style has its limits. You see.
Right.
Imagine if the more you praise Anolani's uncle, he gets more buff.
Not physically, but he looks buffer than he is.
Yep.
Imagine he's like pushing down a big boulder headed for the tree, and then he's like, I can't do this anymore. And then they're like, you've got pecs of steel. Look at those bunts of steel. And then he's like, I got it. He suddenly grows in size and pushes the boulder away. He's like,
like Anolani has 3 more uncles.
I like to think that that has canonically happened in his lifetime. Like there was one point in his life, like there was one point in his childhood life where that actually happened.
imagine, imagine he's like, what if they were like fighting in that big war? Everyone, only him and Dasig were left, and the only way to power them up is when Tony was like, "You got this, wild ones," and he suddenly grows in size.
Suddenly a burst of
Tony.
inspiration.
Bardic
even have-
inspiration.
You don't have to be a bard to give this guy bardic inspiration. Just compliment his pecs.
What would happen if someone disregards his pecs? Would he?
I don't know. That's something I'll have to. I don't know. I don't actually know. That's something I'll have to think about
No.
for next week. I'm gonna think about. I'm going to flesh out. What's his name again?
Abel.
Abel. We're going to flesh out Abel a little bit more over the week.
Imagine someone's fighting a bell and then they're like, "Your pecs aren't that amazing." He's like, "Oh no,
No!
strength."
Suddenly- Suddenly deflate.
No. And then he gets shrimpy as a twig now.
That's something. That'll be fun. But that's gonna be it for this week. We'll pick this up next week. We're gonna upload the VOD on YouTube. I've actually figured out how to make sure that the VODs actually have the desktop audio now. So here's hoping that the VODs will actually have something. We'll upload it on YouTube, and then we'll pick this up next week. Thank you guys so much. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys have fun. We're going to raid our friend Flash. Currently, he's playing some GTA 5, a little bit of role playing there as well. Spectacular. Yes, I love it. The spectacular Tito Abel.
Oh, imagine one of his finishing moves is like the
Spectacular.
spectacular vice grip.
And it's just him crushing someone in between his muscles. I love it. I love it.
Spectacular vice grip. He's like crushes them in between his chest.
God, I love it.
Take it away, Dave.
The problem, Enzo, is that I'm using soundtrack. What that does is that it removes music from the VODs. So I can, play music and then it'll be very clean. But I was having issues with that. The desktop audio is being heard during the stream, but not in the VODs. I had to troubleshoot a little bit so for this to happen. But yeah, I'll get right to that. Thank you guys so much again for having fun. I hope Odin had fun. I hope Plum had fun though.
I really did.
He did.
Before we end the stream, quick question: which parts did you think I improvised?
Everything.
Not everything. I didn't improvise everything. I did not improvise everything. I did plan something out beforehand. But what did you think? What did you guys think I improvised?
My uncle.
Yes, I did improvise your uncle.
Did you improvise the part where I was negotiating with Alpha?
No, I wasn't. I was expecting that to happen.
And then you just had to ask, "What's your name?" And then you had to look up.
Yeah, I didn't think of a name. I didn't think you'd ask for a name.
Alright.
Now,
Jesus Christ.
looks like you'll have to start naming everyone.
Every NPC. God damn it.
Mhm.
2/3 improvised? Yes, 2/3 was improvised. But yeah, again, that's gonna be it for us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. It's your boy Davey telling you to keep working towards better days. Stay moist!
Bye bye. You all are stinky if you don't like this stream.
Stay spectacularly moist. My God.